source of the controller and supervisor of the blood leak. Okay. If you pass anything red color inside the machine, that will try to detect. Especially for the blood, it's trying to detect the blood. Okay. That's why we call it blood leak detector. So it will during dialysis, it can patient body fluid can mix with the blood and come there. Okay, so just for safety side, we have to keep the blood leak, so it will make immediate alarm. Your blood is leaking. Whether it's real leaking or not leaking, we have to check that one. The real leaking means sometimes the filter is having issues, spotted over there, that blood is trying to pass through that water. Okay, so that can be checked over there. This is the blood leak. If anything goes wrong in this values of the controller supervisor, that time we have to calibrate that one. So there is option for calibration. Which things over here can be calibrated and which is not able no need to calibrate. That means I am trying to show you here. This also can be calibrated. Okay. And the leak test also, it will try to check all this inside the chamber, valves. Most of the cases, when we make a leak test mode, it will try to test and make a test pass or not passing. Maybe it's leaking is there some places, some valves or some membrane. So it's trying to tell us, okay, you have this point, it's trying to leak that one. So we can just putting the test mode in the leak test mode, we can understand what's going on. You have to observe some things what's going on over there. According to that, we have to understand that. What is that? Why it's leaking, from where it's leaking, what happening over there. That things we have to understand. Okay? The leaking just over here. Then water part overview also same thing. Like I told you in the water inlet valve, same thing over here also. Is trying to just take the water inside and circulate it and check it that water part. Okay, we can increase the pump, liter, bicarb, and just to circulate that one. Okay. Here we have option for emptying. Emptying, I told you before, when we go for the filling, that area also you used to get this option, emptying. Here direct, in case of we are shifting the machine place to place, or we are not using the machine in the long time, so we keep the empty option. We will remove all the water from there, we will drain the water, and we will keep it machine, like emptying option. When you click this one, we will try to remove all the water from the inside machine. So emptying first we will use for that. Okay. Again here HDF is not in this machine. HDF option is there. Other machines where you have double pumps, and backside there is a special features on that one. Filters are separate, and in that option we can use this. Here we don't have right now. So this is they are keeping as an option over here. HDF. Okay. In this machine we don't have. We will not see that. And here again you see VVP, VVIC, VVK, OVVK, OS. These also solenoid valves and the different phases it's having there. Valve inlet, bypass, valve, bicarbonate, bicarb pump, VVKO, bicarb pump, supervisor controller, like this. 4 different solenoid valves are there. There is also pressure in the machine from there. You will see that. Okay. This one we can see that one. And I told you that here bicarbonate is open, close. You can see sensing that one. Okay. Open, close. Okay. This is the valve for the bicarb. This is for the sensor for bicarb. This is also related to HDF online. Here we have now this option. You do not see anything. Some other machines are there. This also the related to online. Mine is nothing in this machine. Only this one. Okay. Here we can check the battery of the machine. If this machine is already battery is empty, no battery, feel like no battery. Battery is already drained, empty. We are not using that. Other machine, if the battery is working or not, we can just click over this one. You can switch off it, remove the plug, and it will, like I show you in one machine in Copa, I think. Right? Our battery powers server. So that way we can just remove the plug. After removing the plug, we can run some time machine like hardly 20 minutes. We can run with the battery. That they will use it during the any power shutdown. So the patients are running in the machine, power shutdown. So the battery will start up the machine. 10 to 15 minutes, they can return the blood. So by the time they return the blood, people will get the power in the machines. Okay. Some machines are many issues will come to give pressure test due to many reasons. It cannot be. You cannot tell like something is leaky, something is not leaky. There are many reasons for that. If we need to end the machine anywhere, we can get these issues actually. We have issues. So here also just we can do that testing. Here the testing, we are trying to do testing and you put that test is cut here. So it's trying to check all these valves, membranes and all the mostly valves only. Mostly these valves are, it's trying to check that one. Any valves are leaking or it's okay.
What's DFS?
Dialysate flow sensor, right? Like a dialysis flow sensing that one. Pressure that one, connected to the dialysis. So you can see that one, DFS pressure test after the dialysis therapy especially, it's trying to check your dialysis pressure. Okay? So it's trying to make sure that all your inside the valves are okay, working fine. So that case, it's trying to do testing. Each the valve is trying to do the testing. Opening the valve, closing. This valve will be open now. It will be checking that valve will be open. So that way, it's trying to check which is test. Then this test will complete. Then only they can proceed for the next dialysis. If the test is failed, they don't continue the dialysis. Okay, so that's machine trying to check all these things. If the valves or any leakage or if any problem is there, it's trying to check. Here in the test, we can just only do the testing to see, understand. Okay, the test is okay now. The test is passing or not passing. The test mode you can see that one. Okay. So you can see that some valves are here filling like a black color. It's a filling. It's closed means it's not. It's not right now. It's closed. This is open. This valve is open. This valve is closed. This valve is open. This valve is closed. So it's one by one is trying to check that valves. Okay. Which one it has to check? It will check that one. Then finally we will get the result over here. After 2-3 tests completed, it will tell us, matching with the low level controller and low level supervisor, it is trying to check and tell us the result. Okay, your DF pressure test is okay. Okay. So if it is failed, then it will also indicate for us here DF test is failed. Okay. Then by fail, that we have to understand which valve is leaking. That manually we have to check actually. Without just checking, we will not come to know that one. We have to check that one. So let's see now what is trying to show here. Thank you. The status of that one. Is it passing or not passing? Just we can see. No, it's now test is passed here. Okay. Okay. Test is passed. Now any error message, test is passed. So when during dialysis and the dialysis mode also, when you face this problem, you will get the messages over there. Test not pass, not passing like that. It will show that one. Okay. So only this testing we have done here, testing mode. And again here, the LLS, some boards are there, indication lights are there, we can check. Here the lamp we can check, alarm we can check. This all test mode. We click this one, lamp will indicate us. Okay. Other mode also we can check, but here we can able to check. And alarms also, all the alarm systems are working, we can check it over there. Okay. So remaining are there in the blood pump, light, all these things we can check one by one here and off. Okay. All testing only. Patient leakage current. This is something in between the heater and this one. You can check how much of leakage current is there output from the heater using the multimeter or safety analyzer. You have safety analyzer for checking that one. You can check this one. Okay.
This option will be used in the therapy mode or
No, it's not therapy mode.
how you will
Just any mode we can just using our instrument. We can use and check that one.
We'll use
patient leakage current is coming in that one. Especially they have to connect the safety analyzer. The safety analyzer is there. Multimeter will not tell exact that one. Safety analyzer has to be used for that one. Safety analyzer can tell that one. Okay, not multimeter. Multimeter will give different current range only, but it cannot tell that. We are taking the SNPS. For SNPS, switch mode power supply. Okay. The SNPS can also tell all this service things, buzzer sound, so testing only, the battery, all these things we can test it over here. So we start the test one by one, it will tell us the what is the status of that one. Okay, SNPS. And the start follow through. Again we came to the first. This is the first one we done. LL manual test. Okay. Here we can do all the testing of the machines. Okay. So, and here also I told you like last time, this is also testing only, testing of the display. Kill sound I can see, alarm sound I can see. It should be work, all this sound should work. Okay. You should be able to hear this one, means it's okay. And therapy sound and all this, and again here the lamp. Which lamp? Now this lamp is working. Okay. Now it is working. Okay. This lamp. Okay, it's working or not. And this lamp, it's working or not. You can check. And here the different three colors are there. Okay. These colors, red, so warning colors. This color is like question colors indicating. And this is normal. Running. Okay. These lights are working also. You can check it over here.
Therapy modes.
And monitor test is there. Monitor test some color we are checking here. All colors are working. Monitor test. Touch screen calibration. The touch screen also you can calculate here. If the touch screen is having any problems in this one, so it will not able to do calculation out here. Okay, it will give some error. Calculation error will be there. Now maybe I don't want to disturb this machine. I feel like something is there in this one. So I will go for calculation machine.
If I will give them one machine or
Yeah, old machine only I am trying to show that because I don't want to disturb now.
Yeah.
Later on they will come to know like that. Okay, in the case suppose if we in that calibration mode, touch screen calibration mode, what we have to do, it will try to give some cross over there. Just in the middle you have to touch. One touch, two touch, three touch in the middle. Then the calibration seems to be correct mean, then again third last touch. Calibration okay. This is how. If there is a calibration fail mean, you will get some error. When you touch here, it will touch here. When you touch here, it will touch there. The touch screen error, okay? So that calibration, the two things can be issued that one. One is a display, touch screen glass having fault, something wrong in that one. If not, touch controller board is there inside, that can be wrong, okay? If not, that's you are not getting the power or something or software issues. This problem can happen, okay? Now, you see that touch screen calibration. Okay. That's because of the small things, that's why I show you. Touch screen calibration. The brightness of the this one you can increase and decrease. Display here you can increase and decrease increasing of these things, OSD and backlight. You can do the changes. Okay. Again the lamp you can check it over here. Or you can do the calibration over here. And USB ports properties. If, some USB ports are in the motherboard. If it is available or not available, it will show you here. But in this some motherboard, old motherboard, you will have USB port. The new motherboard you have USB port. If it is there, it will show you here. It's available, what is the port number, supervisor window test is a configuration of the machines having some testing over there. The supervisor testing user. You can test over here all these things just one by one. Okay. Everything we can just try like this. Pressing that one, we can try one by one. Okay. We will try just to do some testing only. During dialysis, this will come or not, we can understand from here. Then file check. File check is like we are checking the hard disk is okay or not. If we press this one, if the hard disk having anything wrong, it will give error over there. If not, it will say okay. That means your hard disk communicating with the software and all good. Okay. That means okay. Application software check. Also, if your application software having anything communication error or anything fault, if you checking here, it will give error only. It will not complete. If it's complete means it's each other coordinating and working fine. So okay, no problem. Okay, you can see that one. So this all testing. We are trying to check. Okay, our system is okay. So far no issue. Okay. Okay. And the ABBPM maintenance. ABBPM maintenance is like we have ABBPM module here. You can see the ABBPM module here inside. Okay, inside that blood pressure module.
Blood pressure module.
ABBPM module is a blood pressure module and it's connected down. So this we can do different tests. If anything the staff is complaining it's not implementing properly, implementation issues are there. So in that case we can just do the testing one by one. We have some test tool for that one to check that one. Okay, if implementing is okay or not, implementing issues or leaky or anything, we can test over there. So these are only the things what we seen today for testing things. Okay, we don't go for the calibration. All the things we have tested properly. And anything if you change here, yeah, I told you, you have to save calibration. If the changes anything done, you have to save. If your changes is not okay, don't save the calibration. Okay?
But how can I save calibration?
Anywhere you do calibrate, suppose anywhere you do calibrate, in that option itself, it will ask you to save. For example,
Pressure sensor. First one.
same only I will show you because there is no any issues here. Here you see the same save calculation here. This is the one place. Any calculation complete, its icon will automatically appear over there. Now here it's directly there. Now other things you are calculating. Suppose you are calculating temperature. Now you don't see any calculation saved data here. After calibration complete, suppose you start calibration, these all 3 points are calibrated. After calibration complete, this will appear there. Save calibration. That time only it will appear. So that time you have to save. Okay? Do calculation now. After complete that save completed, you have to come back again here. The last option. Here you have to save. Last option. If your calculation data are correct. Wrong means don't save here. Okay? If you wrong save, then it will take to the hard disk. Again, if you try to download the data from there, it will be the wrong calculation data. If you calculate it correct there, everything is okay, then you can save it over here. Okay? Save calculation. And here you can see also production report of the machine. There are some production report we call. This production report depend on the device configuration. Like if we have installed the floppy drive, we have to enable it from here. If we disable it, it will be not active. We have used the BP module, we have to enable it from here. Not, it will be not active. Battery using, you have to enable it from here. Otherwise, it will be not active. So all these things, what they have a device which has to be enabled from here. If you disable, it will not come in the machine. It will make some alarm over there. Okay. So what all the things they are using, the things are already enabled over here. So this is called production report. You can enter the details by the production. And then you can save over there. And floppy drive, if you are using the floppy drive, we are having the floppy drive, BP, we have BP, icon should be enabled. KT overview is another kind of treatment system that is not available in this one. So all these things. And next area, if you are using the card, you can enable the card. If you are not using the card, right now we are blocked. Okay. And also it will ask to save. If you are not monitored save, just you can go exit. Okay. If you don't have something done, you can go exit. So these work for the